Fighting Blindness Canada's Viewpoint is a virtual education series that brings you the latest in vision research presented by health experts from across Canada. The webinar you're about to watch is a recording. To learn more about the research we fund and upcoming webinars and events, please visit our website at fightingblindness.ca. This Viewpoint webinar is proudly presented by Bayer and supported by Allergan, Biogen, Janssen and Novartis. We'd also like to thank Accessible Media Inc., our national accessibility partner. Everyone here should download the AMI app, which is a fabulous resource. And you can watch excellent programming, including previous Fighting Blindness Canada events. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy this webinar and share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. So today we're joined by Rakesh Krishnan, who is the Senior Brand Manager for Eye Care at Allergan-Abvie company, who is going to tell us about a new educational resource that's coming soon. Allergan-Abvie's mission in eye care is to protect and preserve vision for a better quality of life for the millions of people who experience vision loss each year. So Rakesh, thank you so much for joining us. To get started, could you tell us a little bit about Allergan-Abvie?
Sure, and thank you for having me over, Morgan. So really appreciate this opportunity. So, like you mentioned, we are a company that takes on a lot of the toughest health challenges. Abbvie's mission or purpose in glaucoma is to create a future where people's vision lasts a lifetime, like you rightly put up on your screen over here. And our mission is to discover and deliver innovative medicines that solve serious health issues today and address the medical challenges of tomorrow. As a company, we strive to have a remarkable impact on people's life across several key therapeutic areas, such as immunology, oncology, neuroscience, eye care, virology, women's health, and gastroenterology, and in addition to products and services across its Allergan aesthetics portfolio.
Muted myself. That's fantastic. So, we heard about that you're developing this glaucoma education app. So could you tell us a little about why you decided to develop this app for patients?
Sure. And, what I'm going to say is probably, Dr. Kanji may have a few of his own insights, but, you'll agree with me that glaucoma patients need reliable information to help them manage the disease better. And most of the information seeking is done in the early stages of the diagnosis of the disease versus at any other point in the patient's journey. Now, there are multiple routes that patients seek both support and information. But however, internet is the most frequent, as we all have realized, and the most commonly used source that patients reach out to. And there's a wealth of glaucoma information scattered across the internet, with search engines returning almost 23 million results. So a glaucoma diagnosis is a lot to take in, and patients might not remember everything that the doctor has told them during a consultation. And especially after an ophthalmologist or an optometrist has diagnosed a patient with glaucoma, it can take time for that information to settle in. And a lot of the times, the patient doesn't think of questions that they have until after getting home. This last 1 year, with the pandemic, COVID-19 has accelerated this digital uptake, and accurate, trustworthy digital tools responding to patients' questions are more important than ever before. So this Glaucoma in Perspective app, it seeks to answer questions that patients and their caregivers may have. And that's why we are coming out with this app.
That's fantastic. And what are the features of the app? So what kind of information can people find when they install it?
Okay, so the Glaucoma in Perspective app, or the GIP app, it's been designed to help patients and caregivers understand glaucoma's impact, and that by using the treatment as prescribed, they may actually continue to live a full and active life. Now, there are three basic sections of this app. First one is a general information on glaucoma, or a better understanding of glaucoma. Now, through a combination of educational content, striking imagery, and easy to understand diagrams, this section is designed to support people with glaucoma in fully understanding their condition. The second part of this app is the Glaucoma Demonstrator. Now, the Glaucoma Demonstrator is the heart of the app, and as it provides a unique experience for patients and caregivers around the visual field and how it affects sight. So it's got an experiential learning tool that demonstrates how the visual field is affected while living with glaucoma. It shows what living with the condition means. And every glaucoma patient will have differing degrees of vision loss depending on their personal disease progression. So this section of the app actually illustrates how the crossover of vision loss in both eyes affects everyday scenes. And the last part of the app is providing tips on improving drop techniques, how to take them better, and adherence. The app also includes hints and tips for patients with glaucoma to basically improve their techniques and support adherence to treatment, which is critical for the management of glaucoma. And lastly, the fundamental content has been backed by trustworthy scientific information. This app has been created in partnership with distinguished medical specialists from across the world. And the content has been specifically designed to ensure that users understand the information as quickly and as easily possible.
So you mentioned it's been sort of developed with experts all over the place. So how exactly was the content delivered or developed so that it would be, accessible to everyone?
It's a great question, Morgan. So initially, this app was developed, in the United Kingdom. The Glaucoma in Perspective app. It was developed by Allergan in partnership with some of the experts at City University of London, Optometry and Visual Science. So Professor Crabb, who is a leading glaucoma surgeon in the United Kingdom, his research lab focuses on measurement and vision, especially visual fields, imaging, and eye movements. And one of the main themes of his work in glaucoma is relating the different stages, in the disease process to patients' visual disability. And over here, we are in the process of localizing this app and making it relevant for the Canadian user. And as you know, Morgan, we thank you for your support, and we are actually partnering with Fighting Blindness Canada to roll this app out later this year. So this content has been specifically designed to ensure that users understand the information as quickly and as easily as possible.
That's fantastic. So nuts and bolts. I've had a couple of people ask just to clarify the name of the app, and also when will it be available for people to access, and how much does it cost?
Okay, so it's going to be called GIP, or Glaucoma in Perspective. We are expecting to launch this app in late June and during the Canadian Ophthalmology Conference, or the COS, in 2021. There is no cost for this app, and it'll be available to download on both the Apple and the Google Play stores. So June timing, and the app is called GIP.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing about this app. Again, Glaucoma in Perspective, going to be coming your way in June. So stay tuned to your where you download your app, so Google Play or the Apple Store. I look forward to checking it out at that time. Thanks again, Rakesh, for joining us today.